I thought I'd share a little thing that's occurred with us on Chianti today, or should I say last night. In the middle of the night I could smell a bit of a funny smell going on, and to be honest with you, I've recently watched Tom Cunliffe doing his little talk on batteries, which again is really interesting. Anyway, so in the middle of the night I could smell almost like rotten eggs, and I thought there's something really not right. So I've had a quick look around this morning, because the first thing I thought of is batteries, and we have a bank of 410 amp hour lead acid batteries. Because of where we keep Chianti, I don't tend to invest in really expensive batteries, because she's only used for 6-7 weeks a year. And so what we did was we had a little look, and this battery here, which is just on 4 years old, has actually got really warm. The light in the top has gone out completely, the little indicator. So I don't know if you can see the indicator light here. It should be green in there, but it's bright red. You can see there's been some liquid discharging from here. There's also been liquid discharging from the vent on the other end. Here we are, on this end here. And the actual battery casing, as you may see here, is completely swollen. So I've taken it out. The other three batteries in the system are actually fine, but these are just over 4 years old now, and I wouldn't say they've had the best life, in the sense that they're only used for 6 weeks at a time, and then they're off and they're on a cycle charge with the boatyard, which don't always put it on as you expect. So it's a far cheaper thing to replace a lead acid battery than have. Luckily these aren't gel, and I've had the experience before now where people have had gel batteries or lithium, and because of what they're doing similar out here, they don't like that short cycling and not being used. So there we are. So I hope you find that interesting. If you find Tom Cunliffe's battery one, again, useful one to watch, because with his, he had a mixture of gels and lead acid off one charger, and they didn't even last a year. So it's another interesting thing to do, is make sure if you are having different types of batteries for different things like bow thrusters and your domestic set and your cranking, and if they're coming off one charger, you've got to make sure that, well, you can't have them off one charger, you've got to make sure you have individual chargers for each type of battery. Especially when you've got things like an inverter or something, inverter charger, it's really important to set it up correctly. Well, I hope you find that interesting. So if you find any strange smells on board your boat, start with the batteries. That's a good tip. Cheers.